Let's start off with Mr. Lego SG's question. Why did you start YouTube? I don't think there was a particular reason why I wanted to start, but there was a reason why I wanted to continue. When I uploaded my first Lego animation, the Star Wars Outpost Defense one, it was the first animation that I was able to finish that I thought would be good enough to upload and share. It took a long time to make, and when it was complete I didn't think of creating anything else. That was until I started to see how many people enjoyed watching it. From that point forward, I then decided to continue making Lego animations. The next question is by DragonMaster02. When will you start doing Lego animations again? I've never stopped creating Lego animations, but I don't always get time to work on them every day, which is why one hasn't been released for a while. Right after I finished episode 2 of my Ninjago Rebooted series, I set up this set for filming. By now this, and another animation should have been released, and I would have now been working on episode 3. Sadly, it just didn't get done, and I'm still filming the animation you see here. Bob Husky asks, what is your fave Lego set you have? That's a tough question. There are hundreds of great Lego sets out there. I guess my favourite would have to be the Mars Mission MX-71 Recon dropship. I remember playing with this set for hours when I was little. I've even ended up breaking it quite a few times. Luckily I was able to rebuild it, but sadly the one I have now is missing a lot of pieces. But it was still a lot of fun back then, and I'd love to actually do a stop motion with it one day. Providing I get the time, of course. Jack Demand Jack asks, will you ever make another huge Star Wars battle animation? The answer to that is yes. That's actually the reason why I haven't uploaded any Star Wars animations for a while. Whenever I plan to create a short, I start writing and scripting the story. However, in the end it always turns out into a massive film, which I can't create due to not having the right equipment or learnt skills to create something on that scale. Also, most of my grey bricks which I would need to use for the buildings or bases have been taken up by this model. It's been sitting there for 2 years, but I haven't been able to animate with it or destroy it yet, since I need to still use it for some of the later episodes of the Ninjago Rebooted series. So I would love to create something like the first Outpost Defense video again, but there are still a few things I have to learn and complete before I can attempt to do so. Plus I'd prefer to have a bit more story compared to the last time, where it was just constant battle, which means I need to get the voices right for the characters. Something that I've practiced but haven't succeeded in yet. Willie19671967F asks, what's your favourite minifigure? Like the sets, there are so many great minifigures out there, it's hard to choose a favourite. A character I used to like a lot when I was little was Sparks from the Lego Rock Raiders theme. Now it would have to either be the 212th Airborne Trooper or Solomon Blaze from the Galaxy Squad line. But I do like many more minifigure characters, so I think it would be hard to pick an absolute favourite. Kari Williams simply asks, when is the next Lego Ninjago video? I'm currently filming the next Ninjago short and it should hopefully be completed within a week or 2. Jamie Dunn asks, what is your favourite Ninjago character? Out of all the characters, my favourite has got to be Sensei Wu. But if I could only pick between the ninja, then Jay would be my favourite. The next question by Worcester Burger Productions. How do you make your fire in Star Wars Outpost Defense so realistic? I use a program called After Effects to edit all the special effects in my videos. For those explosions I use stock footage. They are pre-recorded video clips that you can overlay on top of your videos. The name of the special effects pack is called Action Essentials 2, but with more practice you can make more realistic explosions than that, by editing the stock explosions a bit more, something I didn't actually do in that video myself. LegoMan7373 and Jack Wilson are both asking who is your favourite character in Lego minifigures online. Since 2 people asked, I'm going to name my top 2. The first would be the Forest Maiden. I like this character because even though it's a defender, with the damage upgrades it can still deal a lot of damage to enemies, and with the extra health plus the useful slowdown ability, I find this character a solid one to use. My second at the moment has to be the Pirate Captain. Those double bombs are just too fun to miss out on. But if I had to pick a third, then it would be the Medusa character to complete the team. It's a very strong striker which has a lot of DPS potential. The stun ability is great for boss fights and even damages enemies, although the snakes spread out a lot more compared to the Forest Maiden's arrows. which makes range DPS a bit less, so you have to get closer to enemies, which is why this character is 3rd, and not higher. The upgrade, which leaves a damaging trail on the floor after smashing an enemy, can be useful as well, if you need to deal extra damage to a group of enemies. The Minecraft Destroyer asks, what is your favourite LEGO products? So my favourite LEGO products have got to be the Ninjago and the LEGO Star Wars lines. Although there are only specific things I would buy from the Star Wars line. For example, I don't really make any episode 4, 5 or 6 animations, so I tend to avoid buying those types of sets. I also love most of the space themes LEGO releases, like Mars Mission, Galaxy Squad and Space Police. B3B320091 asks, what was your first LEGO set ever? That's a hard one to answer. I got my first LEGO set when I was really little. It was probably a Duplo set of some sort, since I still have a few of those large bricks lying around. But the first regular set I owned was set number 6464, which was the Super Rescue Complex. That was released in 1999, so that was a very long time ago. Red Storm Productions Light asks, besides doing the LEGO Ninjago series, will you be making any more LEGO series? The answer to that is yes. I have plans to start up a LEGO Star Wars series, but I'm unsure what the story for that would be yet. I have quite a lot of ideas and notes lying around, but it hasn't come together yet. I also plan to continue the LEGO Adventures series, which I sadly didn't get time to continue with, but I hope to soon. There are lots of episodes already planned for that, and the story can be expanded a lot, which means it could last a long while. But ultimately, things like exams and also finding the right voices for characters slows down the process. Okay, well, that's all the questions that were posted when making this video. Thanks for sending in your great questions. We had quite a wide array of various types posted, so it definitely kept things interesting. If you've posted a question after this video has been released, I'll try and get round to answering it in the comments soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.